On April 8th, a massive swarm of Iranian kamikaze drones crossed into the skies of the Middle East. It was a coordinated attempt to turn the region's energy heartland into a landscape of fire. The targets were precise and vital: the UAE's Habshan gas complex, the Fujairah oil terminal, and Saudi Arabia's East-West pipeline. These complexes are the primary arteries of the global energy market. This wasn't a tactical maneuver for a specific battlefield. It was a systematic plan of destruction designed to paralyze global energy supplies and reduce billions in infrastructure to rubble. Defeating a swarm of this scale requires a strategy that goes beyond shooting down physical drones. It requires dismantling the doctrine of the cheap attack, a tactical logic that currently holds the entire region hostage. The backbone of this strategy is the Iranian Shahed drone. It is a loud, clumsy, and mass-produced machine, with a production cost of only $20,000. To stop these low-cost weapons, defending nations currently rely on highly advanced Western air defense systems. This chart visualizes the mathematical crisis of modern defense. Firing one Patriot missile costs $4 million. The defender loses this war of attrition even if they intercept every target. The attacker floods the sky with cheap drones, bleeding the defender's budget dry. Modern wars are decided on spreadsheets before they are won on the ground. Solving this problem requires making the interception significantly cheaper than the drone it destroys. A new interceptor called the Terra A1 aims to solve that crisis. It is a joint project developed by Ukrainian combat veterans and tech engineers from Japan. The math decisively shifts here. The Terra A1 costs exactly $2,500, dropping defense costs below the attackers. It's also built for speed. While the Shahed struggles at 200 kilometers per hour, the Terra A1 strikes at 300, closing the gap in seconds. Its electric motor provides a stealth advantage, moving silently through the air with almost no radar signature and zero heat signature for thermal scanners. The Terra A1 is a purpose-built hunter, designed specifically to track and remove Shahed drones from the sky, while maintaining an economic advantage. Building these drones inside Ukraine requires a manufacturing model that can survive constant Russian missile strikes. Russia relies on centralized, large-scale factories, like the one in Alabuga. These facilities produce high volumes, but their massive size makes them easy to track and target. In contrast, the Terra A1 is produced across a decentralized network. Manufacturing is distributed into hidden micro-workshops and underground bunkers spread across the front lines. This distributed model makes the production line invisible to Russian intelligence. It creates a resilient supply chain that continues churning out interceptors even under direct aerial bombardment. The economic pressure of the cheap attack is now working against Russia. They are losing expensive radar units and missile batteries to interceptors that cost only a fraction of their own equipment. Japanese engineers use real-time combat data from the trenches to push immediate software updates. This allows the technology to evolve daily, leaving the slower, bureaucratic military structures of the Kremlin behind. This technical agility was proven on April 8, when Ukrainian experts used their drones to help dismantle the Iranian swarm over the Persian Gulf. In response to that success, countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE are signing multi-billion-dollar contracts. They're investing heavily in this joint technology to build a shield for their energy infrastructure. The economic leverage that once allowed Moscow and Tehran to pressure global energy markets is being eroded by the arrival of a single, cost-effective piece of technology. For Japan, this project marks a shift in its global defense posture. By putting its high-tech industrial power into a foreign combat zone, it is establishing a deterrent role that reaches far beyond its own borders. Ukraine is similarly evolving. It is transitioning from a nation in need of ammunition to an exporter of elite defense technology that other global powers are now paying billions to acquire. The tactical advantage of the one-sided, cheap attack is ending. As these interceptors fill the sky, the math of war finally favors a defense that is faster, smarter, and cheaper than the weapon it destroys.